After the day Amarachi opened the box, sleep did not come easily again. She lay beside her husband at night, listening to his breathing, wondering how a man could sleep peacefully while feeding on the life of the woman beside him. She did not confront him. No. African women know something many people forget. When you speak before you understand, you give your enemy time to hide. So Amarachi became silent. She cooked as usual. She cleaned as usual. She cared for the children as usual. But inside her, something had changed. She began to watch. She noticed that every time her monthly flow ended, Isa's mood changed. He became calmer, lighter. His voice softened. His laughter returned. And every time her cycle delayed, he became restless. He paced the compound at night. He snapped at small things. He watched her closely, pretending not to. Amarachi noticed everything. Elders say, the woman who watches quietly sees what shouting women miss. Her children remained her anchor. They still ran into her arms. They still asked for stories at night. They still believed their mother was the strongest person alive. Sometimes, while watching them eat, Amarachi felt fear crawl up her spine. What if I die? Who will protect them? She remembered her mother's words. If a woman dies early, her children become orphans even when the father lives. That fear hardened her resolve. She had to live. Weeks passed. Amarachi's body weakened further. Her waist pains increased. Her legs trembled more often. Her reflection in water frightened her. Yet Is looked better than ever. His skin glowed. His face looked younger. His strength increased. People praised him openly. What is your secret? Your star is very bright. Amarachi listened quietly. Because she now knew. Some stars shine because they burn others. One evening, something pushed Amarachi to follow her husband. Not anger. Not jealousy. Instinct. She wrapped herself quietly and kept a distance. She watched Is leave the compound and walk confidently toward another part of town, not hiding, not rushing. He entered a house. A woman's house. Amarachi waited. Time passed slowly. Finally, she returned home with a heavy heart, but she did not cry. She waited. Days later, fate opened a door. Amarachi found herself near that same house again, the house Is had entered. The woman who lived there was young. Her name was Nkiru. She was glowing. Her skin shone with youth. Her laughter was light. Her body looked untouched by hardship. Amarachi felt a strange mix of pain and understanding. Elders say, when you see a woman shining unnaturally, ask whose light is dimming. Opportunity came quietly. Nkiru stepped out briefly. Amarachi entered the house. What she saw inside shattered the last pieces of doubt. Hidden carefully were clothes. Period clothes. Some were hers. Some were not. Her knees weakened. Her heart pounded. That was when the truth finally stood before her, naked and undeniable. Years ago, before wealth found him, Is had been desperate. He had visited hidden places. He had listened to dangerous promises. He had entered a covenant. The promise. Wealth without struggle. Youth without aging. Protection without effort. The price. Monthly female blood. Not any blood. Blood taken from a woman who trusted him. A wife. A mother. Amarachi's blood was feeding his destiny. When her body began to weaken too much, he added another woman. 2 women. 1 ritual. One man standing between life and death. That night, Amarachi returned home quietly. She bathed. She cooked. She fed her children. She watched them sleep. Tears finally fell, silently. She whispered, "If I die, who will wipe their tears?" And in that moment, fear turned into resolve. She would not die. She continued to pretend. She smiled. She obeyed. She watched. She noticed how Is panicked whenever her cycle delayed. That was when she understood something powerful. The blood they steal also binds them. If the blood stopped, the covenant would tremble.